Hello there, Scorpio. I'm back. I don't even know it's been so long since I did a reading for you. So, we're going to run that one, okay? While I was meditating on you guys' energy, let me take this off. While I was meditating on you guys' energy, I felt deception. Excuse my shirt, I was cooking earlier. Deception. People have been very deceptive towards you. And then I feel a sense of regret, like a I'm sorry type of energy. And they're not really sorry because they feel bad, you know? I feel like they're kind of sorry they couldn't get away with something. Like you caught them or something like that. And it's crazy to try to deceive a Scorpio because you are a sign that most people shouldn't cross. Like, you end shit. They want to start something, you gonna end it. And I don't know why people don't understand that. Like, they think that they're gonna play with your emotions, play with your energy, play with your mind, and think that they're just gonna move on freely. No, that's not how Scorpio does things. I mean, if you got a nice Scorpio, which a lot of times you don't get nice Scorpios, okay? Especially when you have deceived them in some way. Like, this could be in a business setting, a love setting, and I don't even know why I can't breathe that well right now. And nothing was wrong with my eye prior to this reading. I don't even know why I'm touching it. This person could be trying to pull the wool over your eyes so that you can't see them clearly or a situation clearly, or you can't see what they're doing, like their plans. This person is also hiding things from you. I'm seeing that they are using different apps. Like, they're not using their regular text app. They could be using like text free or like fake emails or like a totally different Instagram or Facebook that's not really them. I mean, yeah, they have a totally different identity online, and they talk to people through these avenues, like, or they have text-free phone numbers or something like that they use, like WhatsApp or something like that, or like a burner phone or burner account. This could be you too, Scorpio. I see you also trying to release yourself from toxic attachments, especially toxic attachments that kept you linked to some of these people. Like, say, every time you got with a certain person, y'all always had a drink, or you guys always smoked, or something like that. You're trying to like distance yourself from people who do these things because you're trying to move forward in a more pure state, or you're trying to have a clearer way of thinking, which is wonderful. But it's not something that these people want you to do, you know? They feel like you feel like you're too good for them all of a sudden, or, you know, maybe you're just doing it for clout, but you're actually doing it because it makes you feel better. You're just like, oh my God, I feel so much better now that I'm not fucking draining my body so that I can enjoy being drunk, or I get drunk. You know, you're just a lot more tired when you're drunk. You're a lot more tired when you're smoking. And yeah, you indulge sometimes, but I think you're trying to get out of doing it all the time or having a dependence on it, you know? Like, you get around certain folks, certain friends, certain lovers, maybe even past lovers, and the only thing they know how to do with you is smoke and drink. Like, that's the only thing they really had in common with you. So you ask yourself, like, damn, sober buddies, right? Sober buddies, where are you at? How could I link more with people who are like me? People who are trying to relieve themselves from being inebriated or intoxicated. You are trying to change your life, Scorpio. And there's somebody in your energy, again, trying to pull the wool over your eyes. But you have some type of laser vision, okay, Scorpio? This person pulls the wool over your eyes, and you are burning your way through that fucking wool. You're seeing straight through their ass. Straight through the deception. Straight through the lies. Straight through the envy. You can see it. You can feel it. People live in glass houses. They throw the rock, hide their hand. And again, you're always a person that ends things. Karmic friends. Why is that the first one out? Can't fully trust them. Always some tension. Low-key competing with you. Scorpio. These are the people that you're trying to release yourself from. These are people that have toxic attachments. Yes. Boss daddy. You are trying to move on, Scorpio. You're trying to become more stable. Maybe you're trying to clean yourself up so you can have a business. You know, maybe you're trying to be a CEO of a business. I'm feeling entrepreneurship. Like you're working on entrepreneurship. Yes, you're moving on from bad habits. Look at this. This is crazy. I was just saying this stuff. And all of these cards come out. Karmic friends, boss daddy, moving on. Scorpio. Okay. Yeah. You got these people in their head. They're like, why is Scorpio doing this? They're making assumptions because you're not explaining things to them. They're creating stories in their head because they feel like, you know what, if I just create something, then that will be what it is, you know? I'm seeing also some people could be getting readings. They are taking a screenshot of the things that you post and they think everything is about them. Everything. There are going to be doors opening for you. You're going to have a lot of options. I see you having some type of business meeting this week, probably through Zoom. Yeah, somebody's spying on you for sure. Are they trying to catch you in the act of doing something? Why? Fake flexing. This person probably feels like you're fake flexing, but they're doing it. Oh yeah. They're talking shit about you, Scorpio, behind your back. Definitely spreading lies and smiling in your face. This is somebody that you're still connected to, somebody that you still allow in your energy. Yeah, you could be moving right now or trying to move to a different place. And you're reflecting. I think you're trying to figure out whether or not you're making the right decision. Child services. You could also be dealing with some type of CPS or like family services. Somebody reporting something to the courts. Why? Maybe they're trying to just stop you from the life you've been living. Maybe you've been living a life that serves you, you know, and who you are as a person and the way that you like to live, and this person doesn't like that. So in order for them to feel good about themselves, in order for them to move forward in peace, they have to block yours. They think about you a lot, and I want to say all day. This person thinks about the memories that you guys had, the things that you used to do together, the things that you don't do now. And honestly, they try to block you out. I hear that. They do. They try to block you out because some of the memories are like trauma-filled. Like you guys have been through some shit with this person. Whoever this is, this person that's like stalking you, they want you back. And that's probably why they think about you a lot. They try to get the inside scoop. Maybe they're talking to your friends. They're using scarcity tactics against you. They really don't want you to move on from them. They're very, very clout hungry. They're trying to go viral anytime they get. This person could post things to look for attention, trying to go viral, make shit up for drama. This is them talking shit though. They're talking shit to their own friends. They're not going to talk shit to your friends. If you guys have friends that you share together, they're definitely not talking to them about it because they don't want you to know. Yeah, somebody was or is planning on stealing from you, whether that be monetary, emotional, or physical. I don't feel like they have good intentions for you. This person could have also caught some type of sexual infection, sexual disease, or rash. It could be very threatening too. Like they could have threatened you before or been very controlling towards you. Just energy that you really didn't deserve. They could have blamed you for an STD. This could be a spiritual infection. You know, like they could be possessed by a demon. This person could also be having car drama and a bad reputation. I'm hearing that they have a bad reputation within their friend group, or they don't have a lot of friends. They have bad habits, like they smoke a lot. I see cigarettes. Person could smoke cigarettes. They're looking you up all the time. They're trying to get information on you and maybe to use in court, or just in case they have to do something in court. Lots of screenshots. But at the same time, they want you back. They also blame you for them catching an STD or a spiritual transmitted infection. You're moving in silence, Cancer. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I just did a reading for them, so go watch it if you want. It was really good. But I think they're trying to get all this information on you because you're not posting it. If you're posting something, you're being very strategic about it. Maybe because you know this person is stalking you. Yeah. Look. Oh, God. This person is stalking you. Could be other people, too. Like their doppelganger or something stalking you as well. Like everybody's just watching you, Scorpio, so they can be like you. Oh, I want to be mysterious, too, like Scorpio. Oh, I want to move like Scorpio. I want to be unfazed like Scorpio. They are out here crying over you. Thinking about the way you used to love them. The way they used to love you. You're very uninterested at this time. You're unfazed. You don't give a shit anymore. This person has tried to offer you things that you knew didn't sound good. Because you know that they're an obsessed piece of shit. I didn't even say it like that, but they are. Obsessed lover, hooked on you. Come on, Scorpio. This person is creeping. Watching you from afar. Baby, that card was going to come out. Whether I put it in the middle of the deck or not. Legal issues, dirt digging, groupie. At one point, this person was your biggest fan, Scorpio. Or they made you feel that way. It was a game. It was a game. This person, too, they still think about their ex a lot. Yeah. Or whether or not they made the right decision of moving on with you, Scorpio. You could be dealing with that obsessed lover this week. This person has a folder of screenshots. I'm not even kidding. I don't think you're a person that goes through phones, but if you were to go through their phone, they have a whole folder of information regarding you in their phone. And this person could be mad at you about something. I don't know what it is. They're holding a grudge. Why are they holding a grudge? Because you ignore them. They try to force their energy upon you because they know if you have something good coming in, they're going to try to kiss your ass, but you know they're not shit. They fish on comments online, whether or not they use a fake account or the real one. They have money problems. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, though. You're dodging bullets. You dodged a good one, too. You out here hustling. You're glowing up right in front of their eyes. They hate that. You're gonna end up with somebody new. This person could be lighting candles on you. Oh my, Scorpio. Oh freaking my. Hidden intentions. Now, the hidden intentions I got for you prior to starting this video, the first card out was I'm sorry, right? And then I got greed and deception, and then I'm like, are you sorry because you mean it? Or are you sorry because you're a fucking dickhead? Like, you're sorry for being deceptive and greedy and fucking sneaky and conniving, bitch. Some people really just need their fucking asses whooped. I really feel like some of these people need their fucking asses whooped. They need to be drugged by their hair, or by their cheap ass jeans, by their Shein tops, by their coochie hairs, by their ball sacks. They need to be drugged by them specific things and kicked in the asshole. Hidden intentions for the person on Scorpio's mind. It's mutual. We're on the same wavelength, good or bad. Sabotage. I think that's the second time I got that out. I'm deliberately working to undermine your efforts and place obstacles in your path. I kind of got that energy for Cancer. Like, when people see that you're doing good, or they see that you're moving forward in a positive way, you're changing things about yourself, they don't want you to do that. Because it means that you're moving into a level that they're not on, that they weren't ready for. Like, they could still be hung up on drugs and alcohol, and you're just tired. You know, like, say you've been smoking for damn near 14 years, 13 years, 12 years. You get tired of that shit. So does your body. Like, we get older, we're just like, this shit ain't working. People that still engage in lots of drinking alcohol, they still fighting demons. You know, and them demons be winning. Greed again. This person has no ethical or moral boundaries. They will literally go in your pants pocket and take your money out, even though you probably ain't got much to give to them. Go through your wallet, your purse. Child, no wonder you try to get away from their ass. You're literally trying to be more positive so that you don't flash on their ass, right? And another person in your energy want to brag about how good their life is. Like, damn, I haven't seen her talk to you in a while, but the first thing you want to do is brag in my face. And the thing is, I have apology here at the bottom of everything. I'm not yet over what happened, but an apology could begin to mend things. If you're not over what happened, why do you think you need to apologize right now? You're not going to mean it. You want to apologize because you think that's going to help the situation, and it's not. Because you don't mean the apology. You want the apology so you can get back in my energy, or so you can try to deceive me in some fucking way. No, thank you. Keep your ass where you at. Stop coming into my energy after projecting into my dreams. Barging into my room. Showing up at my house unannounced. Showing up in my energy. Calling me all the time through different parts of the day, wanting to argue because you know it's going to mess up my day. Scorpio, I'm telling you, I'm sorry. Sometimes I get a little, a little itchy up there. I do. Because what the fuck? People will have this disdain for you, right? You're like, I don't fuck with Scorpio. Scorpio did this and Scorpio did that. And I don't like how they think. I don't like how they move. They're very secretive. They're very mysterious. They're very deceptive. Well, bitch, what the fuck is you? Sometimes, listen, Scorpio be on people's heels. Okay? And that's what people don't like. Like, you could have dreams. Okay? You could have visions. Shit, daydreams. You could think about somebody so much to the point where you can get into their damn head. You come home, you ask them, so how was work? And they look at you crazy, right? I'm reading your body language. Are you okay? Did something happen? Lo and behold, they messing with their coworker. Some weird shit like that. And you've been having a feeling because, hey, you and this person are not as intimate as you used to be, and they're not talking to you as much, especially when they're at work. You know how like a significant other will text you while they're at work, or they'll text you, on their break or something like that. They're not doing it anymore. Did you get in trouble? Did the rules change? Are you no longer allowed to have your phone on your breaks? I know your hand is glued to your phone, Pooh. And you're not even trying to sound crazy. You just have a deep, dark feeling that this person is trying to sabotage you. And this person thinks that the feelings are mutual when they're not. One person is being a fucking ass, the other is not. One person's being deceptive and a fucking liar, and the other person's not. They're trying to get ahead of something. They have a ton of screenshots, Scorpio. I'm not kidding. Dude. They about to try to use that shit against you. I don't know why or how. Maybe the next argument you have with this person, they're like, well, I think it's funny how at 6:15 on June 25th, 2018, you did this. You said this. And I got the proof. Or it could be you. It could be you, Scorpio. You got receipts. You're like, well, if we want to put my ass on Front Street, let's put you on Front Street. The feeling's mutual. Sister girl. Brother man. For real. You're just like, all right, well, I got a screenshot from 2012 for your ass. How about that? 8:15 p.m. Why was you talking to Michael James through WhatsApp? Why were you talking to them? What could you have wanted with this person after we just had a new baby? Something significant like that. Like it could be like right before you got engaged, right before you got married. You think that the relationship is just this big ball of joy? Yeah? And this could be shit. A relationship that you just started. Relationship that you just had. This person wasn't on the same time as you. And you thought that, hey, this feels new. This feels like a new beginning. Actually, this person is worse than your last one. A lot of times, Scorpio, before you get into relationships or before you move on with people, sometimes you got to ask yourself, or sometimes you got to ask God, like, okay, I see the red flags, but, do I stay and, continue to work through those red flags, or do I wait for them to change orange to yellow or to green or something like that? No. A lot of times God wants you to learn your lesson from one person, and then you see the red flags in the next person, you're like, oh no. Like in that first meeting, you're like, hell no. And it's not that you're being picky, not that you're not giving people chances, but how many chances do you want to give somebody who carries the same traits as the last person? Or worse? You'd be like, you don't know what the word shadow means, or the word shadow work, or you have not entered your shadow work era yet. Like, you can tell that somebody is still hung up on their ex. Oh, God. Scorpio. Y'all could tell. And y'all still be giving people chances. Jesus. Like, people still be in a stage of grief and hurt from the next person. And then they carry it into a new relationship. And they think that you're supposed to just kind of deal with it. Oh, I have an attitude today because it just wasn't my day. No, bitch. You're worried about what your ex is doing. Because Scorpio, you didn't do nothing to this person all. You barely talked to their ass all day. What could you have? What could you have done to this person to earn that type of energy? You had a long day too, and you come home wanting relief, right? Hey, babe. Hey, did I do something? You know, it's kind of just like, oh Lord, this kind of pissing me off. Actually, it's actually kind of pissing me off. It's kind of pissing me off. Give me the energy for Scorpio. Honestly, Scorpio, if you leave this person and you leave them exactly where they had you fucked up at, I wouldn't even be mad at you. Because honestly, it's what they deserve. It's obviously what they want, right? Say, hey, you know, you ask them truthfully. Are you hung up on this person? Do you still love them? Like, are you, and it makes you look insecure, right? But you really want to know, like, it's not me. It can't be me. Because I didn't do enough to you to make you that fucking mad. Or I didn't do anything at all to you. I barely talked to you today. For you to be fucking mad at me. You're trying to be positive. And it's like you're the only one trying to bring positivity into the relationship or the partnership or the business or any type of situation, to your family, to your friend group. And people have this energy towards you, Scorpio, not knowing you the motherfucker that end things. Actually, I can leave this situation where it's at and I can move forward. I no longer have to deal with this shit. I don't. I can throw my hands up, throw in the white towel, and move on with my life. Yes, it's going to be hard, and you're going to think about these people, Scorpio. You're going to say, damn, I miss so-and-so. Jim, Bob, James, Joe, Mary, Jane, and Smith. You know? Yeah, Six of Swords. You're moving forward. Could be traveling, could be taking a break, but you're moving forward. You're progressing, transitioning. Could be dealing with an air sign, heavy air sign. This person was being very deceptive. I already said that. And they were trying to stop you from your forward movement, literally. I'm not even getting the Chariot yet or Chariot in reverse, but I did get the Two of Wands in reverse. That's lack of everything. Failed friendships, failed partnerships. This person in your energy, they're going through this them damn selves, and they want to rub it off on you. They have a lack of confidence. They want you to feel that way. They're always fucking confused and indecisive, and they don't know how to make good decisions because they want you to feel that way. Say you come home and you made a perfect plan to do something for the summer, or you made a perfect plan to do something for the next winter coming up. And this person is just like, that doesn't sound like a good idea. I actually didn't plan on doing that. They don't have any fucking plans. They never made any. What do you mean you didn't plan on doing something? You never even tried to plan anything. Fucking dumb bitch. Sorry. I don't mean to sound like that, y'all. I be trying to sound positive just like y'all, Scorpio. Like, I be trying to have lots of balance and temperance. And temperance just came out. You probably deal with a fucking Sagittarius. Or somebody that has Sagittarius energy. Definitely an air sign here. But heavy fire. Actually, it's equal energy. It's balanced. And the fact that we get the temperance. Balancing energy is a pathway to wisdom and moderation. It is the key to achieving balance. This air sign, this fire sign, feels like they're way ahead of you. Not knowing that you're about to end a cycle and move forward. The Fool card. You're dealing with an Aquarius. Or somebody with Aquarius energy. Gemini, Libra, heavy Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you're working on yourself. You're trying to make yourself better. Could be spending a lot of time at work. Entrepreneurship. You're working on a business. You're trying to plan to move your business forward. Because you don't want to work for somebody for forever. That's definitely something that you don't want to do. And I feel like you're tired of arguing. I feel like you really want peace. You want a happy relationship. You want a happy relationship in every angle of your life. You want great partnerships. You want great business partnerships. There's something blocking you, Scorpio. There's someone blocking you. Yeah, it could be this King of Swords. It's Libra. This person could have Libra in their chart. The energy that you radiate intimidates people. It truly makes people uncomfortable with you, who you are, your being. Clarify the Six of Swords, please. Oh. I was about to say, oh, hell no. And I got the World card. You're ending this. Endings bring new beginnings. What I say for the fourth time, Scorpio is one sign that will end some shit. But Scorpio, depending on how you end things, is how your new beginning is going to start. Yes, there's going to always be a new beginning and an ending because new beginnings are always available to us. Even though we don't feel like it. It just depends on the decisions that you make in your life. God said you're going to be very successful, Scorpio. What is the Six of Swords? Sorry, Seven of Swords. Yeah, I feel like whoever this was trying to stop you from moving forward. You're like, what? You're trying to move away? You're trying to get your own place? You ain't about to ride off into the sunset without me, Scorpio. And I had got the Two of Wands in reverse. They want you to be in that type of energy instead of the Three of Wands. But you're going to end up doing it anyway. You're going to have a new beginning to do it. You're going to take it with the faith. You're going to take a risk. And you're going to move forward the star. I want to say congratulations already, Scorpio. Because yes, you want to play on my top? You want to try to trick me on my spot? All right. That's what you want? That's cool. I know how to play that game. Two can play that game. Temperance, please. Yeah. This person was trying to betray you. When at all costs. Meanwhile, you're in this harmonious, balanced energy. And you still technically have love for this person. But this person is trying to deceive you behind your back. This air sign. Heavy Libra energy. It could be any sign, though. Energy is very fluid within all of us. You could have an air sign in your chart that dominates your Venus. And I hope it's not you. The Lovers. You were trying to have patience in the relationship. You were. You're trying to have a harmonious union. But how can you have that when people are bringing conflict? You don't want to argue with them anymore. You're literally walking away. You know how taxing that shit is? It ages you. We trying to look young forever. You could be blocking this person out. Very fine. Yeah, this person could have been given to two behind your back, though. Not in front of you. Played it off as being generous. Oh, you know, doing charity, giving others. It's not fucking charity. This person just be trying to keep other people on their hip, on their pedestal. They got you, they got this other person. Pennies, pennies, pennies. Give me pennies. and hoping that you return things tenfold to them. Yeah. But they're going to end up in regret. They're going to feel some type of loss because the things that you're working for, you're going to save. And you're going to save to move forward. Yeah. This shit's over, Scorpio. There's this relationship, this partnership is broken. And 10 of Cups reverse. That's terrible. Especially after the 5 of Cups in reverse. They're at a loss because the whole family's crumbling. What did they think, though? What they thought being fake and deceptive and taking money, giving to different people, and I mean, yeah, it's air sign, dude. Lord Jesus, cause them to be in a stalemate. Or they feel like this is going to cause you to be in a stalemate. Oh, I have to make such a difficult decision to leave these people behind, or to leave this family dynamic behind, when it's very workable. And it's workable because it's at a cost of your sanity, right? You deserve peace just as much as this person. And I feel like, you know, a lot of people try to stay in relationships and they try to stay in family or in a family for the kids, and it just doesn't work. You try to stay in it for the dogs, for the cats, or for the sake of rent being too high. And it doesn't work. It actually draws you guys apart, and it makes things 10 times worse, especially when one person is not as successful as the other person. Clarify this air sign. Shit. Sorry, because clarify this King of Swords and this 2 of Swords. It's a lot of swords. Yes. Goddamn. The Page of Swords in reverse. It's so many swords. This person, they're more focused on trying to fight you. They're more focused on trying to manipulate you. And because they don't have as much confidence as you, Scorpio, they want to stoop you down to their level. You're not that good at what you do. Well, you don't look that good, and that wasn't that good. Did you cook that? You don't look good in that dress. That's not your shade. Did you buy that new cologne? It really stinks. Did you buy that perfume? It stinks. Oh, babe, I just got this new rug. Damn, does it have wool in it? You know I'm allergic to wool. No, it doesn't have wool. Where the fuck you get it from? Like, are you okay? This person is truly childish, and they be wanting to show you, like, hey, I have some type of hatred towards you. I'm not over what you did. I'm actually holding a grudge. I just don't want to talk to you about it. Just some advice, please. Advice for Scorpio. Get rid of them. I don't know where that came from. Get rid of them and hold your money. Hide it. Hide in your sock. Empty your bank account enough to where it look like, you know, you got $500 in there or something. Empty that shit. Hide your shit. They're being like this too. Okay? The devil's right in the middle of this. You see, the devil's right in the middle of the High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles. The devil. Temptation. Manipulation. Bondage. Obsession. Greed. Anything negative that you can think of is trying to block your money. You already know this because the High Priestess comes before this. The High Priestess trumps the devil. Yes, you will be able to save your money, but you're going to have to hold on to that shit. You're going to have to learn how to control the way you spend, because you're going to have to maintain your energy. 888-444. You are protected on your journey. There's also a... Okay. There's an energy, Scorpio. Ooh, okay. Oh, I got chills. Okay. There is a spirit of somebody who passed, Scorpio, that's trying to give you guidance. Don't get too comfortable, Scorpio. Maintain your energy. Stay calm. This person may try to deceive you. They may try to hold something over your head. Don't cry, Scorpio. There's a mother figure who's saying that they're always here for you. Or a grandmother. A grandfather. Some type of parental figure. But somebody that raised you. Somebody who could have passed away, though. There's a woman, though, who's asking you not to show your hand. Never let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. Protect your energy. Release negative energy into the atmosphere. Walk away. Leave. They see you cry. They see you frustrated, especially if you're a man. I see you guys slamming doors and walking out of a place. You guys often feel lost and left out. And you constantly crave this person's energy, this person that I'm tapping into, this spirit, spiritual guide, this ancestor. They're here with you. They're here for you. You may dream about them a lot, or have daydreams about this person. And when I open my Divine Feminine deck, I got Sarada Devi, the Divine Mother. I'm not even playing. Unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. This person doesn't want you to feel judged by this person, Scorpio, or these people, this business, the otherworldly humans. Unconditional love exists within me. This person is always with you, Scorpio, because of the love that you have for them. And the love never fades. You're not alone on this journey. This person is right there beside you, Scorpio. Wow. This energy is strong, for real. Yes. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. These are your messages, Scorpio. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. My readings have been so long, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And continue to like, share, comment, subscribe. Hype my video if it's possible. I love you guys. Continue to lift me up because I will do the same for you.